Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for Jalen Green.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Now look at Memphis' starting group. The forwards for him, Bane and Jackson. Ja Morant, he's out there with Wells. And it's Edey in at the center. And for Houston, at the guard positions, Van Vliet and Green. Alperen Sengun out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. RJ, this could be a battle won in the trenches. Each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
Now here's Wells. Brooks covering. A shot by Wells, no good. And it's Houston's ball. They traveled to Memphis last time they faced the Grizzlies and came away with the win.
Yeah, they really squeaked out a close one in that last matchup. Came down to just a few turnovers that gave them the margin of victory.
Set him up properly. Van Vliet will knock that down.
Pass to Edey. Now here's Wells. Now here's Morant. Covered by Van Vliet. Just 5 on the clock. Fires at the elbow. And that one's good. Morant.
Can't lay off of Morant. When he's roaming around that mid-range area, you know he's ready to lock in.
The drive by Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Now, here's Morant for 3. It's rebounded by Sengun. For the Houston Rockets, they come into tonight following a loss to the Hawks in Atlanta. And Thompson gets it to go.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
And Van Vliet, not the same scorer he once was, Richard, but he has improved his playmaking.
And that's the adjustment that Van Vliet needed to make. The scoring doesn't always have to be there for him. But if he can set up, facilitate, and be a game manager, he'll find a large role.
Now Morant, after Jalen Green's three-pointer that didn't go. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Edey. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Brooks. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Sengun with the bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Udoka. David?
Well, of course, they're concerned about the dynamic Ja Morant. Coach told me the plan is simple. Make things as hard as they can on Ja on both ends of the floor. Make him work on defense, and by crunch time, maybe we can tire him just a little bit. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
It's just so much fun to watch Ja fly. The way this man can take off is so impressive.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Morant, following the basket by Jalen Green. Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Oh, wow. Okay, Ja turning it loose. Someone throw that man some water.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Van Vliet. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And defensively, he's been all over the place, wreaking havoc and pouncing on a number of steals.
Now here's Wells, following the miss by Fred Van Vliet.
There's Bane using his size at the rim.
Here's Sengun. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists now in this one.
Beautiful touch around the rim. Soft lay-in with the underhand finger roll.
Greg, no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been injuries or suspensions, it's hard to get into a rhythm when you're missing key players. But when they're all on the floor, Kevin, they can beat anyone.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. A three from Morant. Cans it from downtown. Morant's got 11.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
And it's Green missing. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Here's Payne. No good. That would have tied it.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bop him at the rim.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like it drank for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. 1:29 left in the first quarter. Morant with it. He's got 11. A second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work in the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And Green gets it to go.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Van Vliet with it. He's picked up by Morant. Morant's with the steal. Outside, Dane. A three-pointer, no good.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Releases, and Thompson sends it back. They get it back. Memphis moving it around. Jackson from long range. Drills the three-pointer.
A big man who does it all. That is Jaren Jackson Jr. looking confident at the arc.
Here's Şengün. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 5 rebounds tonight. The shot by Wells, no good. Şengün kicks to Thompson with 4 seconds on the clock, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Oh, why, thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Rockets lead by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball, trailing by 4. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with it.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark is out there with Jackson. Then it's Santi Aldama. Then it's Pippen. And it's Conchar in at the shooting guard. Now Pippen. Jackson setting the pick here for Pippen. Jackson finds Aldama. The Rockets pull it in.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him up.
Here's Green. And he makes good on the layup. Green's got the lead up to 8 now for the Rockets.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. From outside, off the mark. Tate against Jackson. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity
in their skill set. And there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Wells, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Pass to Jackson. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Ooh, those are some grown man points there by Jackson Jr.
Down low. Here's Green. Wells grabs the miss. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Offside Pippen. Here's Jackson. There's the 3. A rebound by Jeff Green. Tied in the post. Guarded by Jackson. Pass to Whitmore. Lets the 3 fly. Conchar pulls it in. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, with the Grizzlies' injuries last season, there was a lot put on Jaren Jackson Jr.'s plate. Coach Taylor Jenkins says he loves the challenge and the growth opportunity. Jackson said, "You always work on everything. You work on your game because you love it, and if you get a chance to use it, great." Kevin?
He's always working on his game. All right, David, we thank you for that report. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Rockets?
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Şengün's checked in for Green. Brooks comes in for Jalen Green. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Shepard. A 3 from Morant. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And this is what John Morant does best. When he finds a rhythm on offense, he is almost impossible to guard.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Knocks it loose. Taken away by Holiday. Up the floor. Payne with the steal. Pass to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
We talk about Jackson's elite shooting for a big, but this is the other thing that he can do when his mindset is to attack.
And every year, and Greg, we agree, Payne seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the drive and kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Holiday, the pass to Brooks. Shoots over Wells.
2 minutes remaining.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for John Morant. How last month turned out for him? He's around 18 points per game, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
He's crucial to the success of their second unit because he can keep that offense rolling.
For the Rockets, Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Jayshawn Tate. Jalen Green comes in for Cam Whitmore. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. Memphis also making some changes. Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. And Santi Aldama subbed in for Conchar. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Wells dishes to Clark. There's 1:40 left in the first half of the game.
A little attitude on that swat. Şengün making his presence felt.
Rockets leading by 4. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Morant bats for 2. He trains the quick shot. Morant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And if you're wondering what makes Ja so special, it's his ability to take over games all by himself.
Nailed from three-point land. And the Rockets lead by 7.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Morant with a wide-open look, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Houston Rockets. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta. Brooks misses. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Wells in the corner. Off target from three-point range. For Houston, they've gone 7 of 13 for the field since the start of the second. And yes, it's good. Green's got 19 points.
And one of Green's best attributes is that he doesn't really see contact. He will either go over it or through it.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Houston now. Big stretch here going 10-2. Van Vliet kicks to Green. Out to Brooks. Launches a 3. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 4th assist in this one. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Rockets ahead. They lead by 12. Get a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Taylor Jenkins is here with us in the second quarter, Coach. Tough sledding at both ends of the floor. How do you fix it?
You know, it hurts our offense when we're not able to get stops and get out and running. So not a good quarter for us. You know, we just got to keep being aggressive defensively, be a little bit more disciplined.
And we'll see if that can pick up as the game continues. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
They're going to be spending a lot of time on the road, where they've been good. But being away from your home, in your own bed, for a long period, that can weigh on you.
They have thrived at that so far, but this will be a tough test for sure.
I miss my bed.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Houston Rockets.
Well, they're playing bully ball inside, so much so that, Shaq, I'm going to let you take it.
Oh, yeah. 1-2. 1-2, 1-2, in the place to be, most definitely. They seize the paint like a MIC. Me and Ernie and Kenny.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
Done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
The Grizzlies trail by 12. At the guard positions, Van Vliet and Green. Thompson is out there with Brooks. And it's Şengün in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Green passes to Thompson. Şengün inside. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got his 6th rebound on the night. And a wide open look for Payne. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Baines got his 2nd basket of the night. Houston leading by 7. Here's Şengün. Basket counts, and it's 8 points for Şengün.
Oh, sometimes you gotta flex on him. That's what Şengün just did.
Morant, the bounce pass. Memphis moving it around. Shot clock at 5. Puts it up from 17, and he drops that one in. Morant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
R.J. Morant has always had an...
Wow. Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
And R.J., even without a consistent jumper, Amin Thompson has proven to be a productive player.
And that jumper should develop over time, but he does everything else at a high level. He's extremely versatile, especially on that defensive end, Kevin.
Thompson no good on the free throw.
Thompson is one of the best pure athletes to come into the league in quite some time. He's fast, and boy, can he fly.
Here's Edey. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Outside, Green. There's the drive, and Green slams it in.
Using that speed, Green flying by on the drive.
Now here's Morant. He's got 20, and Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Wells. Here's Edey. Here's Morant. And the dunk by Jackson.
This is how dangerous Jackson can be when he's committed to rebounding.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Mark said, "I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me." Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And here's VanVleet from the arc. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. 9-point game. We're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. Houston's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. VanVleet passes to Brooks. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Edey's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Strong to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Wells kicks to Jackson. Pass to Morant. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Now just a 5-point Houston lead. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Let's see it. No thanks. Keep it going.
Houston making some changes. Green, he's checked in for Şengün. Jay Shante comes in for Green, and Shepard subbed in for Fred VanVleet. And Memphis also making a switch. Konchar's checked in for Wells.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Morant looking around. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Reed Shepard.
Clever play by Morant, sticking with his shot to ensure he gets himself fouled while in the out.
Both free throws good from Morant. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
In the ring, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far. Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Rockets leading by 4. Thompson outside. And Thompson slams it home.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. It's stolen by Shepard. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Morant. Green kicks to Tate. Shoots the 3. Sinks the triple. Tate's only got 6 here in this quarter. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Rockets.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Good on the triple.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And it's blocked.
Rejected by Brooks. Part of why he's stuck as a second rounder. Dillon gives great effort on defense.
And Thompson gets it to go.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Morant outside. Hits it from three-point range. Morant's got 13 points in the second half.
If Morant knocks those down consistently, you got 0 chance on defense.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Knocked loose. Brooks outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And the foul on Jayshawn Tate. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the 3rd.
Houston foul.
The Grizzlies have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
4th team foul.
And the first one drops.
Shooting for Memphis, Jaren Jackson Jr.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And so it's Houston holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a 6th sense.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Rockets leading by 8. So on the floor for Memphis, we've got Brandon Clark. Santi Aldama is out there with Wells. Then there's Desmond Bain. And it's Pippen in at the point guard position. A shot by Wells, no good. Wells has gotten just 1 of 7 of his shots to go. Pass to Green. Now Easton. A 3 ball. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. To the middle. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Here's Tate. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
For your Rockets, Jayshawn Tate.
And both free throws good for Tate. The Grizzlies trail by 10. It's stolen by Shepherd. Trying to find Whitmore. Gets it to him.
Oh, just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. "60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Now, here's Bain. Defense right on him. Connects on the foul line jumper.
A high percentage look for Bain. He gets to his spot and just nails it.
Shepherd, the pass to Tate. Here's the three. A three-pointer is right on target. Tate's only got the lead up to 13 now for the Rockets.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Clark against Green. Clock at 6. Pippen, the pass to Bain. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Rockets leading by 13. Pass to Tate. Houston moving the ball around. Eason. Oh, good on the triple.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Bain kicks to Pippen. Back to Bain. Again, the miss by Bain. Houston's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
The classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
Houston making a switch here. Landale's checked in. Memphis also making some changes. Edey's checked in for Brandon Clark. Jaren Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's John Morant in for Pippen. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately.
Hold the court. It's T-shirt time. Get on your feet and get wild.
End up going with a whole new group. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David.
Ready to play rough inside. Van Fleet navigates the contact.
And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Trailing by 13. And that one, good. Morant's got 17 points here in the second half.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
He may be undersized, but Van Fleet, boy, this man has fantastic touch around the rim.
Van Fleet against Morant. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Rockets leading by 13. Floats one. Van Fleet can't get it to go. Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And it's blocked by Şengün. They retain possession.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Here's Morant.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, John Morant This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
Both free throws good from Morant. For Houston, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Here's Van Vliet. And the rejection by Jackson. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Another miss by Houston. He hits the first one, and that brings them within 8. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
Van Vliet can't get that one to fall. And for Memphis, they're shooting 40% in the fourth. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, John Morant's such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 7. Both good from the line that time.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip, drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. .16 left in the fourth quarter. And Thompson kicks to Green. Another miss by Houston. The Grizzlies trail by 6.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game, because this one looks a bit out of reach.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from behind the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. 52 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Morant passes to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
From deep, Green, offensive rebound. Van Vliet outside. Houston moving the ball around. Three-pointer. Good on the three-point shot. And the Rockets lead by 10.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
He can't be overzealous when guarding Maine, or he will find ways to draw the whistle.
He makes the second free throw, and that turns the lead to 6. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that brings them within 5. And they go to the intentional foul. 16 seconds left in the fourth.
Second team foul.
Wade Gregg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
At the line for 2.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
Payne for three. Doesn't go for him. Brooks feeling it out a bit, and the wide open shot from Green. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. And the Rockets lead by 10. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that about wraps it up. And so for Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Jalen Green.